Good morning, everyone. I'm back up to the wood piles. I'm just gonna give my old log splitter. I think it's about due for a service. It hasn't been done in 12 months almost. Well, actually next month is 12 months. So I'll just I'll connect this up. It hasn't had its wheels turned in a while, so good to turn its wheels. I'll check all the bearings. I'll change the oil in the motor. I've got some oil in the shed. I'll clean it all up, check all the... I think this is starting to... This hydraulic lifter is starting to give out a little bit. I'll leave some timber in there for a little while and it starts to drop. So I have put all brand new oil, hydraulic oil in the tank. When I received it, the tank was actually down a bit, so I had to go and buy oil. I didn't realise, so which I'll just fill it just in there. I'll just check all that as well. Just give it a general clean and degrease and then re-grease it up again. And yeah, all right. So we'll do that. Little trusty hand over there, making sure everything's all right up here. All right then, I'll get back to you. There we go. I've had to start the motor and lift up the lifting table. Then lift the back legs here. I've actually drilled another hole in the back of these legs. That was the lowest one. It was way down where my foot is. Used to catch on stuff, so I've drilled another hole up as far as it can go. As you can see it before the bifurcation there. And now it sits up good. I don't hit anything. It's great. So that's the only thing I really had to do. Right, I've got my oil can for the beam. The beam just here. Oil that up before I use it. So it's only worn a bit of paint off and all this time. That's not too bad. Right, I'll throw that in the back. There we go. It's ready to go. I've joined up, put my chains on. Very light anyway. So. All right, I'll take it down. I can start up and warm it up again and change the oil in it. Here we are. I've just given it a quick hose off and nothing more than that, just a hose, just get some of the loose stuff off it, and got the air hose onto it and just blowing a bit of the crap off it, so just tidy it up a little bit. So yeah, just remove some of the excess water and stuff like that, and then I can start, sorry about the noise of the air compressor. It's always one noise or another, and yeah, it just clean it up a little bit, and then I'll go over and give it a wash. I'll check all the bearings and the hydraulic system. I'll change the oil in the motor, grease the splitter itself and stuff like that. Just spray all the handles, make sure they're okay. Clean the air filter and check the tyres, of course. So yeah, we'll see how that goes with it. Okay, thanks for that. I'll get back to you later on. Thanks for watching. Ta. I've just found the oil, 10W30. It's only mineral oil, but I've still got 600 and something mils left in the bottle out of a litre. Last time I changed the oil, put fresh oil in it, was almost a year ago on the 4th month. So yeah, just got to drain it out of the sump there and warm it up first, of course, and get it out, and then I can put all the fresh stuff in it. So the engine will be done. I've just cleaned it all up anyway. It's a bit nicer, and then I can go around and spray up all the parts with a bit of WD-40 and whatever, and grease everything. So yeah, I think it's all coming together. I've just run the motor for a minute just to get the oil warmed up. Let's see how we go. I've got a tray down there I just found, and let's see how much oil comes out of this. Should be about half a litre. Well, I'll put that one aside for a sec, because obviously I've got to undo the little sump plug here. I'll go and get a spanner for that. Right, I just found a little shifter. That should do it. Trouble is I can't hold the camera and do this at the same time, so just you'll have to hold on. I've got it undone now, this thing here. I just got to drain the oil out, so bear with me for a second. Oh, there it goes. It's still pretty clean actually. For a year old, it's coming out pretty clean. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. That's going to take a little while to drain. It's almost finished. A little bit more. I've got a little bit in the thing there. It's supposed to take, you know, half a litre, 500 mils. But yeah, she's almost done. I'll put some fresh stuff in it and it'll be like new again. While the oil is still draining, there we go. I've got the hydraulic oil valve lid. See how much is in it. Oh yep, she's still... I might just put a drop in that. I'll just give it a wipe over and just check it again. I did have to fill it up a fair bit last time from new, so I'll see what it's like. Oh, I can't really see much on there, to be honest. It's not focusing. I think it's only just on the tip of it again. I can't see any oil. I can't see where I'm losing any oil. Anyway, I'll top it up. I've checked the dipstick about 4 times, screwed right down, and it's still right on full. Yeah, it's still right on full. Anyway, it hasn't really dropped any since I topped it up about a year ago. So, well, that's all right. It's just so it's still that clear you can't see it. So, there we go. I've cleaned the breather hole as well in the top of it with the air hose. So anyway, I don't need to use any of this new hydraulic oil. I'm just going to put the engine oil in now. I'll do that as soon as I put this away. Alright, I'll just put the sump plug back in. It's finished draining. So I'll just top the oil back up now. Right, okay. Just nip it up. There we go. Not overly tight, just nip it. That's it. I'll get my oil in my funnel and I'll start putting it in. I got them both here, so here we go. Right, I think that's pretty well full now. Oh yep, all fresh oil coming out. I better yeah, I'm losing more. Better put the cap back in it, and then I can level it up properly. Then I can get on with the rest of the. Yeah, she's full. She's coming out. So it should be just the log splitter isn't all that level, to be honest. So it is going forward a little bit. So come on, go in. It is probably coming out a little bit. There we go. It is probably coming out a little bit because lean forward. I will level it off. I will level it off a little bit shortly, and then just top it up again. I've still got a little bit to spare. There we go. I got a tiny bit left in the bottle of spare just to top it up. So there we go. I'll redo that. There we go. I've checked the hydraulic tank. Fresh oil in the Honda engine, and I'll give it a start up in a minute and level this up a fraction just to make sure the oil level's right. And after I give it a bit of a run, then I can go around and oil all the parts. I've just oiled up all the front wheel and stuff like jockey wheel and the hitch. I've done those. So yeah, so at least the oil's changed. I've got fresh oil in there now. Beautiful. Okay, I've just put a level on it, wound up. That's almost spot on level. So I'll check I've just run the motor for about a minute or so. I'll let there we go, we'll just see what it's like. Anyway, I'll get a bit of shade on it. If it's full, it'll probably start coming out again. Yep, yeah, it's right on full. There it is right there. So, very good. I've got it full. Anyway, I'll tighten that up in a sec. All done. Hydraulics full, engine's full of fresh oil for another year, or season I should say. I've just given it a wash over. I've sprayed WD all around the moving parts here. I'll do all the controls and that in a minute, and then it's done. Thank you everyone for dialing in and having a look and following. Subscribe and like me if you like. It'd be good to see a couple more in there. Anyway, I'll love yous and leave yous. Cheers for now. Bye.